As continuous cruisers on our narrowboat, we're on the move at least every 2 weeks. And our 2 weeks in Braunston are up, so we're heading to our next mooring. We're currently on the Oxford Canal and heading north towards Rugby. We're going to spend a few days in Hillmorton and then go through the locks there with me at the tiller going down for the very first time. Before we left, we picked up some cakes from the Gongoozler Boat Cafe in Braunston, which was a great shout. Whoa. I don't think I've ever had one of these before.
I know. It's entirely bread.
It didn't taste bready. Very nice. Excuse me. Oh, I see. She's now on our boat. Got a duck on our boat. They're going to come up as well?
Should I give them some oats?
No, I think we better not, because otherwise they'll constantly be up here. You know, she can sit here, it's fine, it's completely safe. I mean, crack on with it, I say. Enjoy it. See you later.
Sorry, Mrs. Duck.
I think at this point it's like a portrait shoot, because she's just standing here posing for me. It's got like beyond me taking a duck picture. Like, I think she's going to want to look through the proofs of these and choose her favourites. Sure, I don't want to make it a family shoot. Bring the kids on. Get a nice little shot of the three of you.
I read a post on Reddit saying whatever generation to the current one, never show their feet on camera.
Hillmorton, or as we call it, Hiya, is technically a suburb of Rugby, but because we only come here on the boat and it's a whole hour away from Rugby by boat, it feels like it's a whole destination of its own. Hello. Gorgeous colouring. Hello. Lovely girl or boy. I won't assume. Nice to meet you. Aww.
Can we swap you for our one? It bites.
No, this one might also bite. Our one would never bite just like a random person. They only bite when they're comfortable. You should really check this cat out. It's got a really smooth. You should just feel it. It's so smooth.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's like dense but smooth. Really great coat. You're killing it. You're really absolutely nailing it. Well done. You go, girl. Or boy. I'm still not sure. It's a really nice, very chill mooring, and there's a short walk to the high street with shops, and they have all the boaters facilities right in the middle of the locks. The only thing it has going against it is that it's the location of me falling in, but that's not Hillmorton's fault. Every time I'm here though, I think, I wonder if some fish is wearing my glasses right now. Still miss those glasses. I had some rubbish to get rid of, so I thought I'd drop that off and then go for a recce of the locks to see how busy they are today. Bins. It is busy today because while I've been here, there have been boats basically going constantly on both sides because it's 2 single locks, so 2 boats can be going up or down at any point. A little bit nervous, but that's okay. It's okay to be nervous. It's normal, I guess, because you're kind of like, that's my whole home. And you don't want to f it up. These are the busiest locks in the country. I'm aware that this doesn't necessarily look like the picture of busyness, but we're not talking about a motorway here. In boating terms, this feels busy. When you're in a boat and you can see several boats in your eye line also moving, that's busy, trust me. Look how beautiful. Everything's just in bloom. Look at those roses. I think I might try driving into the locks this time. I've done it once going up here as well, which went well, but I've never gone into a lock on the way down, which is slightly different because you have to make sure that you're kind of keeping the boat ahead of like the back, which is called the sill. So if your boat gets stuck on that, you like, it's bad. I haven't done that yet and I'm a little bit nervous about it, but this is probably as good a place as any to try it. It's the busiest lock flight in the whole country, and there's a cafe just in front of the locks with loads of people having lunch and watching the world go by, watching the canal go by. I figure let's just dive in at the deep end, give it a go. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it'll be fine. People do this all the time. Hiya boaters do this after they've had like an hour of training. I can do this. Also, I'm actually very excited because it's a beautiful day. It's 18 degrees, it feels hotter, super sunny, and I'm really excited to cruise because I have a new cruising hat. This is it. My mum got it for me for my birthday. It's from Muji, and I am really excited because it's got this little toggle bit so it keeps it on, so the wind will not steal my hat and the hat will protect me from getting burnt to a crisp. Look at this, how cute is that? Useful and cute. So I'm excited to give that a try. This is a giant spider crawling along the side of the pram cover. Alright mate, keep it to the outside. Yeah, that's fine, okay. Anyway, I'm going to start preparing the boat so that we can get going soon, find a good spot at Rugby, and then probably go to the big Tesco. That's the big appeal in Rugby. So yeah, get ready to go, and then locks. Hello. Just picking some weeds out of our fender, which fell off the other day. So this will need to get reattached, but we'll survive without it for now.
And maybe some point we'll get some new fenders.
We would love to get some new fenders. And also some new ropes. Our ropes are getting
a bit ropey.
getting a bit ropey. So what happened to that fender, we don't want to happen to the ropes as we're attached, because the fender just came off while we were stationary. Anyway, going to the locks now.
You're going to take us through.
I'm going to take us through.
You're going to pilot us.
It's going to be easy. I'm now only speaking good things into existence, so I'm going to do these locks really well and maybe win the lottery. I can do this. Everyone else can do this. I can also do this. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Christina's first time going down in a lock. Don't imagine that will cause any extra problems, just walking down past the scene of her falling in. Okay, boat just coming out, so that should mean the lock is full. And here we go. We're ready for Christina to glide into the lock.
Out of 10.
Rate your entrance. I think that was about a 7. There was a little scrape on the side. It wasn't terrible, but you know, you've got more locks, you can do better.
Okay, I'm in. Made it into the lock. I'll make it out alive. Yes, I will. Positive thinking only. I'll be absolutely fine. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. This is what I have to keep ahead of. Make sure the boat doesn't go over there. Simple. Hello. First lockdown, it was fine. It was all okay. I feel I did an okay job there. Now I'm just floating in place, waiting for Andrew to close the gates of that one and then start the next one up, which is just over there. I don't want to get there too fast, so I'm just trying to float in place. Just float gently, occasionally going backwards. It's a little bit stressful, only because like it's my first time. I haven't gone down a lot before and it's just a bit different, but we're doing okay. Okay, that was interesting. We've just moored up after the third lock to get some water, so the first two were okay, and then coming into the third one, which is the one with all the people sitting in the cafe watching. I don't know if that's what put me off or if it was just like circumstance, but that's the one that went a little bit wrong. The wind, as I was trying to come into the lock, just grabbed me and like pushed me against the edge as I was trying to come in. So instead of taking it on nice and straight, I took it on like on a stupid diagonal. So I ended up basically being almost, I mean, I won't say horizontal in the canal. It wasn't that bad, but certainly diagonal, whereas what you want to be is vertically parallel. So there was a little diagonal action where the back of the boat basically just was against one bank and then the front was like this. But yeah, I mean, I managed to get out of it. I will blame the wind for that. And then once we were actually inside the lock, I was like so concerned on staying ahead of the sail and keeping the boat forward that it was like quite forward. As the gates were opened, someone was helping Andrew and they opened the paddles quite quickly, so the water came in quite quickly and we pushed forward, and then the front fender got caught on the gate. The boat was kind of hanging off it for a minute, and then Andrew signalled to me to pull back, which I did, ripped the fender down off the gate, and we thought our fender was a goner. It's just the hook for it that kind of holds on is now slightly straightened. So it's all fixable and it's all fine. So actually everything's fine. It wasn't the smoothest situation, but it is kind of like the dangers of these things. That was like one of the things that can happen. And, you know, we caught it in time. God, it is quite stressful though. Because the thing is, when you're at the back, you can't see what's happening in the front at all. I was really paranoid that the front was caught because like you can't tell that the boat is level in the look. It really feels like the back is lower down. And I was like, is the front caught? Is the front caught? And then it actually was, you know. The only way to do it is to learn. No, the only way to learn is to do it. We've done it once now. Several more and I'm sure I'll be a pro. First 3 locks, down, done, no more now. We're just gonna get some water. Andrew's washing the boat. I'm gonna go and grab some cat food for Matilda because she's acting like she's been starved for all her life, even though she's been fed twice today already. And then on to rugby. It's a lot. Okay, better get on. That looks really satisfying.
It is satisfying. We haven't had a chance to do this at all. We've got the boat like a proper scrub down, so.
Well, that smells quite good. It smells like blueberry. Delicious.
Thanks, Biddy C.
Big up Middy C. Oh yeah, get those panels.
Gently.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly effective.
Good. Finished in Hillmorton at the water point. Now, just need to carry on to rugby. What time is it?
It's 6:16.
Another evening cruise. There will be a space for us in rugby because there always is. Speak it into existence, there will be a space for us at rugby. It's funny watching this footage back now as the present day me who's editing it. Hello. Because now that we've done a lot more locks, my nerves back then seem quite dramatic. Once you know how to do something, it's really easy to forget what it felt like before when you didn't know. It's like anything else. Doing things for the first time is scary. You don't know what will happen. What if something goes wrong? And what if you don't know how to fix it? But if you do that thing over and over again, one day it'll feel like nothing. You won't even think about it. And the boat's been really good at reminding me of that. Looking back at all the things I've learned in the last year makes me feel quite capable. It feels like the more often you do that in life, the more you lower your barriers to doing things in the future. Once you've started a new thing, given it a go and haven't died, and you've done that a few times, you think, okay, I can do that again. I can do anything. It's been really positive for my mindset. I don't think you need to buy a boat for that experience, obviously, but it certainly helped to force the issue. It's been a bit of an immersion course. Oh, it's this bridge. You love this bridge. It's your favourite. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I think it's good to have a healthy amount of respect for locks when you're dealing with 20 tons of moving boat and thousands of litres of fast moving water. You shouldn't really get complacent about that even when you are experienced. Hiya.
Video's still going?
Yeah.
Shit, I nearly crashed.
find a better spot, we'll just nab it. We're here now, so we made it to Rugby. Not bad. Once again, things just keep happening. The amount that I need a glass of wine right now, absolutely ridiculous.